Hey, chill out. Chill out. Gonna know. No gonna. That pre-workout. Alright. Perfect timing. Alright, we're gonna get started in this Wake and Flow this morning. I feel like this is crooked, falling down. Let's get you lined up with my mat. Clean the camera. I'm walking you through it too. This extra battery plugged in, so no dropouts. All right. Try this again. All right. Welcome everybody to today's 6 a.m. Wake and Flow. I'm in Ward Up. Let your knees come close together. Starting to relieve a little lower back tension. Let your arms walk out long. And start to melt your upper body over the tops of your legs. Spread your fingers wide. Let your fingertips press into the floor. Your palm pads press into the floor. And then the heel of your hand press down into the floor. As you're pressing down into the floor, also pull your hands apart. Feeling your shoulder blades activate, your forearms, shoulders, your lats, above and around your armpits, below your armpits. And then start to find that connection with your breath. Take a smooth inhale, fill up. Exhale through the mouth and sigh it out. Cleansing breath. A couple of more. Big inhale, fill up. Exhale through the mouth, sigh it out. Big inhale, fill up. Exhale through the mouth, sigh it out. Start to find inhale and exhale through the nose, if you have that available. Take a couple of moments to arrive on your mat. Just feeling what you got going on this morning. Feeling where your main tension is. Is it in your wrist, your elbows? Is it in your shoulders or your neck, your mid-back, your lower back, your hips or your knees, ankles? Just feel and breathe here. From here, slowly lift your gaze. Pull yourself with the arms, engage into the legs to start to rise, moving yourself to tabletop, hands and knees. With your wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Press into your left hand. Take a smooth inhale. Let your right hand come to heart, lifting your chest away from the ground. Exhale your right hand down. Resetting your tabletop. Inhale your left hand to heart, pulling it away from the ground as you push away from the ground. Exhale your left hand back down. Inhale, right hand to heart, pull away from the floor, push away from the floor. Exhale, right hand back down. Inhale your left hand to heart, pull it away from the ground. Exhale, left hand back down to the ground. Adding a little bit more. Inhale your right hand to heart. You're going to push and rotate, twisting your right elbow to the sky. Exhale your right hand back down, switching sides. Inhale, left hand to heart, lift, and then twist, lift the left elbow high. Exhale your left hand down. Inhale, right hand to heart, right elbow to sky. Exhale the right hand down, switching sides. Inhale, left hand to heart, left elbow to sky. Exhale the left hand down. Keep it going. Find your rhythm with your breath. Inhale, pull and twist. Exhale back down. Inhale, pull the heart and twist. Exhale back down. One more time on each side. Inhale, right hand to heart. Lift, twist the elbow up. Exhale back down. Inhale, left hand to heart. Pull, twist. Exhale back down. Taking it all the way. Inhale, hand to heart, elbow to sky. Open up, fingers to sky. Reach, squeeze through the shoulder blades. Exhale the right hand back down to switch sides. Inhale, left hand to heart. Left elbow to sky, left fingers to sky. Exhale, swim forward and back down. Keep it going. Hand to heart, elbow to sky, fingers to sky. Swim forward and back down. Left hand to heart, left elbow to sky, left fingers to sky. Swim forward and back down. One more time through. Find your own rhythm. From your tabletop, tuck your toes back behind. Press it strong into your hands. You're slowly going to lift your knees off the ground to high plank. Top of a push-up. Press your chest away from the ground. Pull the crown of your head long. Flex your thighs tight. Squeeze the butt muscles. Pull your wrists towards your toes. Slowly lower the knees down. Press your hips back and high, downward dog. In your first downward dog, just breathe here. Letting your body adjust to what you're doing, where you are. Big inhales and exhales in your down dog. Guess not. There it is. Breathe in your down dog. Find whatever motion feels good in your down dog. Maybe some twists of the heels from left to right. You twist the heels, twist the knees, twist the hips. Finding that length all the way through your armpit, your lat muscles, the backs of your shoulders. Pivot the feet, bend the knees. Maybe you can start to walk out your dog. Heavily bend your left knee. Straighten your right leg. Let the body twist. Big inhale. Exhale to twist. Right knee bends. Left leg straightens. Feel the shift of the hips, the twist. And then walk it out. At whatever pace feels good. Feel the stretch in your arch, your calf. That full back line of body. Maybe you do take the other leg, rubbing down the fascia, getting a sensation. Add a little bend to both knees and keep pressing the crown of your head away from where your thumbs touch your mat. Get that mega push. And then slowly lift your gaze. Add a little bit more bend to your knees and walk your feet. Take your time all the way to forward fold at the top of your mat. And then in this forward fold, add as much bend to your knees as you need so you can focus on your feet here. As you're looking at your feet. Stomach and thighs making contact so you can hang. Relax the head and neck first. Shake it to the left and to the right. No, can't be stopped today. Yes, I'm going to crush everything that I try. And then some big circles in both directions. Releasing the shoulders, shaking the shoulders. Maybe hugging the knees, pulling the chest, the belly closer to the thighs, pulling the shoulder blades apart. And then back to the feet. As much bend in your knees as you need here. You're going to start with the big toes. You're going to put your thumb at the base knuckle, the one closest to your ankle, and then you're going to peel up your big toe off the ground. From there, squeeze the other toes down into the floor and then lift them. You're going to do that about 3 times. Keeping that big toe pried up. Okay, then you're going to go to your next toe. You're going to pull your next toe up. You're going to squeeze the toes into the ground and release 3 times. And you'll go to your next toe. pull it up. And then press those toes down 3 times. You really got to curl under toward the base knuckle of the toe, otherwise it hyperextends and bends and does weird things. Okay, moving to the next toe. Lift it up. Squeeze your toes down into the floor, maybe even leaning forward a little bit. And then finishing with the pinky toe. A couple of times. 3 times. All right, so now you're going to lift the outside 4 toes and you're going to press the big toe into the ground 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to put space, or your index finger, in between each of your toes. Start with in between the big toe. Then put it all the way down to the base of the next toes. In between the next toes, all the way down to the base. Maybe squeeze the toes a couple of times once you get it there. Put the finger in between the toes, squeeze the toes down, just to find space. Then you're going to spread the toes wide and high, place them all down, walk your hands all the way up to the hips to stand tall. Standing tall here, take a big inhale, ground the feet into the floor, exhale, ground the feet into the floor. So we're going to take 6 breath cycles, grounding your feet stronger into your mat. So with your toes spread wide and high, place them down into the floor. Your feet are pressing down, and you're also trying to pull them apart. Feel that energy of you pulling your feet apart, start to rise and spiral up the legs, outsides of the legs, the inner thighs are starting to flex as you're squeezing to tuck your belt buckle underneath. As you tuck the belt buckle underneath, you're flexing those butt muscles to pull yourself taller out of your hips. Feet are pushing into the ground, they're pulling apart. We're still breathing here. You're going to open your palms to the front. Reaching your fingers away from your shoulders. Getting length in your head, in your neck. Big inhales and exhales here. Try to find 5 more breaths. Feet engaged, arms engaged, head and neck engaged. Staying connected to your breath. Giant inhales and exhales. Taking 2 more rounds of breath. Big inhale, fill up. Exhale, empty out. Big inhale, fill up. Exhale, empty out. On your next inhale, reach your arms wide and high to mountain pose. Exhale your hands to heart center, pressing your palms together. Keep that pressure so strong you're almost trembling through the arms, bringing the thumbs all the way down to the chest. Inhale your arms wide and high, mountain pose. Press the palms together strong. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Hinge through the hips, pull them back. Start to lower the chest first, fingers last. Fold all the way down, forward fold. Hands to the hips. Press the hips back. Create that number 7 with your body, half lift. Exhale, stomach and thighs make contact. Fold yourself down. Deep forward fold. 3 breath cycles here. Let as much of your body make contact with itself as you can, folding in half, maybe hugging the knees, relaxing the head and neck. Add bend to the knees. Maybe feeling a side-to-side sway, engaging your entire footprint, all sides of your footprint into the mat. Release the hands to the ground, flat. Step the feet back to high plank, the top of a push-up. From here, slowly lower the knees to the floor. You're going to shift your body forward, chaturanga from the knees. So the crown of the head pushes forward, the elbows bend, you lower the chest down until the elbows catch the ribs. From here, lower the hips, straighten the arms. Finding your up dog, flexing the butt cheeks and the thighs tight. From here, pull yourself through tabletop where you can tuck the toes. Drive your hips back in high down dog. Inhale, shift to high plank. Exhale, lower the knees to the ground. Shift forward, chaturanga from the knees. Inhale, straighten the arms, lower the hips to the floor. Flex the thighs, shift back to tabletop, tuck your toes, press your hips back in high down dog. Inhale, roll to high plank. Exhale, lower the knees down to the floor. Shift forward, chaturanga from the knees. Catch the ribs with the elbows. Inhale, drop the hips, straighten the arms. Flex the thighs. Exhale, tuck the toes, move through tabletop, drive your hips back in high, down dog. Taking time in your down dog, maybe walking it out. Straighten one leg, bend one leg. letting the hips twist, letting the torso twist, letting the shoulders twist. Turn one armpit toward one side of the room and then back down toward the floor. Turn your other armpit to the other side of the room and then back down toward the floor. Walking it out. Add a little bend to the knees. Gaze at the top of your mat. We're going to travel to forward fold. Take tiny steps, putting a lot of weight into the hands. Lift the hips high as you walk forward. Building your shoulders and wrists strong for your inversion. Inhale a half lift. Hands all the way to the hips. Push the hips back to rise. Exhale, fold down to the floor. Inhale to half lift. Create that number 7 with your body. Exhale, deep forward fold. Add bend to the knees. Inhale your arms wide and high, mountain pose. Reach, root, and rise. Exhale your hands to heart center. Press the palms together strong. Find that tremble of power. Inhale your arms wide and high, mountain pose. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Chest first, fingers last. Inhale to half lift. Create your number 7. Exhale, plant the hands. Step your right foot back here. You're going to pivot your right heel down. Scoot your left heel toward the left side of the room. And then inhale, ground through both feet, peel the chest up, arms up, rise, warrior 1. Exhale, just as smooth as you came up. Melt your way back down, stomach to thigh. Let the hands come to the ground. Here you're going to pivot the right heel to rise. Inhale the left hand to the sky. Easy twist. Exhale the left hand down. Giant step to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale to half lift, create your number 7. Exhale, deep forward fold. Left foot to the back of the mat. Left heel to the ground, pivot your right foot to the outside edge of the mat. Inhale, ground through the feet, sweep the arms to rise. Exhale, sweep the hands back down. Pivot the left heel to rise, left hand to the ground. Inhale your right hand to the sky, easy twist. Exhale your right hand down, giant step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, deep forward fold. Inhale the arms wide and high, mountain pose, root to rise, mountain pose. Exhale your hands to heart center, press the palms together strong. Inhale your arms wide and high, mountain pose. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back to high plank. Take a full inhale. Exhale, lower the knees. Shift forward. Elbows catch the ribs. Chaturanga from the knees. Drop the hips, straighten the arms, flex the thighs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, move through tabletop. Tuck your toes. Drive your hips back in high, downward dog. Breathe in deep. Inhale your right leg back and high. Exhale, knee to nose, curl in tight. Inhale your right leg back and high. Exhale, knee to nose, softly step through the hands. Left knee to the ground. Both arms rise. Exhale, open twist to the right. Let the right fingers reach to the back of your space. Left fingers reach to the front of your space. Wide as you can open the shoulders. Take the gaze to the back of the room towards your right thumb. Breathe in deep here. Flip the left hand. Inhale, right hand to the back of the right hip. Left hand to rise, reverse your warrior. Pushing the hips forward, pulling the hips forward, opening up your left side body to breathe. Exhale, windmill the arms back down to the floor. Tuck the left toes, float the left knee. Runner's lunge. Easy twist, inhale the right hand to the sky. Exhale the right hand down, step the right foot back to high plank. Full inhale. Exhale, drop the knees, pull the body forward, chaturanga from the knees, catch the ribs with the elbows. Inhale, drop the hips, straighten the arms, upward dog, flex the thighs. Exhale, move through tabletop, tuck the toes, smoothly drive the hips back in high down dog. 3 breaths to recover. Inhale your left leg back in high. Exhale, knee to nose, curling tight. Inhale your left leg back in high. Exhale, knee to nose, softly step through the hands. Right knee drops, both arms rise, low lunge. Big inhale, fill up and reach. Exhale, open, twist to the left. Open the arms wide. Extend them long, turn and look past your left thumb now. Take the left hand to the left hip, right hand's gonna reach. Flip and reach up. Pull the hips forward. Open up the right side. One more full breath cycle. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Tuck the right toes, float the right knee. Easy twist. Inhale the left hand up. Press the right hand down. Squeeze through the shoulder blades to open the chest. Exhale the left hand down, left foot back, high plank, full inhale. Exhale, drop the knees, shift forward, chaturanga from the knees. Inhale, lower the hips, straighten the arms. Exhale, move through tabletop, tuck the toes. Glide back to down dog. Breathing deep here. Trying to stretch the back end of your mat away from the front end of your mat. Pressing length in your spine. Pull your hands away from each other in your next inhale. Gaze at the top of your mat. Travel to forward fold, taking the steps, loading the shoulders. Keep trying to stack the hips over the shoulders as you walk your way forward. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, deep forward fold. Add bend to the knees. Exhale, sweep the fingers to the back of the space. Inhale, inhale, sit the hips low, sweep the arms overhead, chair pose. Pull the biceps all the way back by the ears and shine the heart forward. Inhale to sink a little deeper. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, sink a little deeper. Keep reaching the arms. Exhale, deep forward fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, deep forward fold. Plant the hands. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. Right heel to the ground. Pivot your left heel to that outside edge of the mat on the left. Ground through both feet. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, both hands back down. Easy twist. Pivot the right heel, left hand to the sky. Exhale the left hand down, left foot back to high plank. Big inhale here. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa from the knees or the toes. Shift the body forward. Catch the ribs with the elbows. Inhale, straighten the arms, lower the hips, flex the thighs. Upward dog. Exhale, make your way to downward facing dog. Breathing deep here. Add a little bend to the knees, gaze at the top of your mat, travel to forward fold. Pressing strong into the hands. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, deep forward fold. Inhale the arms wide, high mountain pose. Exhale your hands to heart center. Inhale your arms wide and high mountain pose. Exhale, swan dive forward fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot to the back of your mat. Left knee to the ground. Both arms rise. Both hands back down. That was a little extra. As the left foot steps back, pivot the left heel down. Inhale, both arms rise, warrior one. Exhale, coming right back down. Inhale, right hand to the sky. Exhale your right hand down, right foot back to high plank. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, flow through the vinyasa from the knees or the toes. It's up to you. Catch the ribs with the elbows. Inhale, lower the hips, straighten the arms. Exhale, make your way to downward dog. Breathing deep. Add bend to your knees, gaze to the top of your mat, travel to forward fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, deep forward fold. From here, slowly straighten your right leg. Keep the left hand on the ground, bend your left knee. Take the right hand to the sky. Take a big inhale here. Exhale your right hand down, your right leg bends, left leg straightens, left hand rises. Twisting through the torso, one more full inhale here. Exhale, left leg bends, left hand down, right leg straightens, right hand rises. Twist as you breathe. Full inhale here. Exhale, right knee bends, right hand down, left leg straightens, left hand rises. Full inhale. Exhale, left leg bends, left hand down, right leg straightens, right hand rises. Twist and breathe. Exhale, right knee bends, right hand down, left leg straightens, left hand rises. Exhale, deep forward fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, travel to high plank. Giant inhale. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa from the knees or the toes. Meeting in down dog. Breathing deep. Here you're going to exhale all 10 fingers strong into the floor. Inhale, right leg back and high. Exhale, knee to nose, curl and tight. Inhale your right leg back and high. Exhale, knee to nose, softly step through the hands. Both arms rise, high crescent lunge. Pulling the hips forward with the right leg, pressing straight out of the left leg, getting that flex. From here, the arms are reaching up, but pull the biceps back by the ears. Flex your belt buckle toward your chin slightly, but straighten out that left leg. Big inhale here. Exhale, you're going to pivot your left heel down to the floor, rotate your torso, arms open into a T, warrior two. Make sure your back leg, back toes are pointing toward the front, left corner of your mat. And then pull your hips low in your lunge with your right knee. Find that opposition. Left leg is pushing, right leg is pulling. Arms long and then turning to look past your right middle finger down. Breathing deep. Inhale, surf the right fingertips forward. Take the right forearm on the right thigh. Let the left arm reach and extend. Keep reaching up toward the sky, feeling the right side body arching up. And then lengthen, taking that left arm, left bicep by the ear, and extend that left line from your left heel, left side edge of your foot, through your left fingertips. Turn your right shoulder closer to the left. Ground through both feet, big inhale, left hand to the left hip, right hand to reverse. Stay low in your lunge, reaching up and back as you push the left hip forward. Big inhale here. Exhale, cartwheel down. Easy twist. Left hand to the floor, right hand to the sky. Squeeze through the shoulder blades, open the chest. Big inhale. Exhale, step back, side plank. Maybe lift the foot, lift the hips. Right hand down, right toes down, high plank. Big inhale. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa from the knees or the toes. Meeting in downward dog. Breathing deep. Finding some twist. Press the left hand strong. Your right hand is going to reach across the body, grabbing the left leg. Pull the left leg, press with the left hand, look under the left armpit toward the sky. Slowly return. Right hand down to press. Reaching across the body with the left hand, grabbing the right calf. Pull, look under your right armpit toward the sky. Reset. Left hand down to press. Right hand reaching across to the left. Pull the left leg, look under the left armpit toward the sky, and return. Right hand to press, left hand to pull the right leg, look under the right armpit toward the sky. Make your way back. One more time on each side. Exhale, all 10 fingers strong into the floor. Inhale your left leg back and high. Exhale, knee to nose, curl it tight. Inhale your left leg back and high. Exhale, knee to nose, softly step through the hands. Both arms rise, high crescent lunge. Pulling deep in the lunge with the left leg, pressing straight out of the right leg. Big inhale here. Exhale, open up your warrior two. Right heel pivots down, left fingers forward. Open to turn your torso. And you're pulling the legs deep with the left, pressing strong off the outside edge of your right foot. Both heels are in one straight line. Inhale, surf the left fingertips forward. Left forearm to left thigh. The right arm is going to reach tall over the top. Pressing strong off the outside edge of your right foot. Take your right arm to then reach over. Bicep by your right ear. Extending that long line along your right side. Breathing deep here. Try to pull your right shoulder back, left shoulder forward in space. Ground through both legs. Take the right hand to the right hip. Inhale the left hand to the sky. Reverse your warrior. Stay low in your lunge. Breathing into that left side body. Pushing your hips forward in the lunge. Big inhale here. Exhale, cartwheel down. Easy twist. Right hand to the floor. Left hand to the sky. Big inhale. Exhale, left hand down. Left foot back to high plank. From your high plank, take a big inhale. Own it. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa from the knees or the toes. Elbows catch the rib, chaturanga. Inhale, drop the hips, straighten the arms. Exhale, move through tabletop. Meeting in your down dog. Big inhales and exhales. From here, exhale, all 10 fingers strong into the floor. Inhale your right leg back and high. Exhale, knee to nose, softly step through the hands. Both arms rise, high crescent lunge. Exhale the left heel down, revolve, warrior two. Right fingers forward, left fingers back. Adjust the feet so you can pull deep in your lunge. From here, you're going to inhale, surf the right fingertips forward. Flip the hand, reverse your warrior. Breathing into your right side body, left hand to the left hip, pressing to stay low. Exhale right back to your warrior two. Inhale, surf the right fingertips forward. Set up your side angle pose, left arm to rise and lengthen. Ground through both feet. Big inhale, reverse your warrior. Left hand to left hip, right hand to rise, reaching up and over. From here, slowly cartwheel the left hand to the ground, right hand to the sky. Easy twist. Big inhale here. Exhale, step, side plank. Float the leg as you inhale. Exhale, right hand down, right toes down. Float through your vinyasa. Meeting in downward dog. Exhale, all 10 fingers strong into the floor. Inhale your left leg back and high. Exhale, knee to nose, softly step through the hands. Both arms rise, high crescent lunge. Big inhale here. Exhale, open up your warrior two. Inhale, surf the left fingertips forward. Right hand to the right hip, reverse your warrior. Left hand to rise. Staying low in the lunge. Open up the left side body. Slowly work back to your warrior two. Inhale, left fingertips forward. Side angle pose. Left forearm to left thigh. Right arm to rise. Opening up your heart. And then finding that length along the right side body. Ground through both feet. Big inhale, reverse your warrior. Right hand to right hip, left hand to rise. Breathing deep. Sitting low in the lunge. One more full inhale. Exhale, windmill down. Right fingers to the floor, left to the sky. Easy twist. Big inhale here. Exhale, step to side plank. I think we skipped this on the last side. Lift the hips, maybe stack the foot. Big inhale. Exhale, left hand, left toes to the floor. Flow through your vinyasa. From the knees or the toes. Meeting in down dog. When you get there, I noticed that we didn't do that side plank on the other side, so I'm going to come back to it. High plank. Pivot the feet. Left hand to the sky. I'm going to stack them. Lift the hips. Side plank, I'm flowing through. One more vinyasa. Left hand, left toes down, high plank. Big inhale, exhale, flow through your vinyasa. This is just a makeup for skipping that on the last side that I did. Maybe you didn't. Then you got extra. Breathing deep from your down dog. Exhale, all 10 fingers strong into the floor. Inhale your right leg back and high. Bend into the right knee. Twist to stack your hips. You're going to pull your right knee away from your left heel as you press into both arms. Slowly step, lizard step, wide, outside of your right hand. Woo, felt that. Both feet pressing into the ground. Both hands pressing into the ground. Staying up, you're going to take your right hand to the left knee. Push your right knee away so you pivot to the outside edge of your right foot. Don't let the left knee sag down. Flex to keep it up high. Flex your butt cheeks to keep your hips high. Pressing into that right knee. Breathing deep here. Right hand down. Squeeze your right knee to your right arm. Breathing deep. From here, you're slowly going to step your left foot outside of your left hand going into yogi squat. Step that left foot outside of the left hand, sitting the hips low. Take the hands to heart center. Inhale, stand into a giant superstar. Exhale, back down to your yogi squat. Both hands down. Left leg back. Right leg back. Flow through your vinyasa. Big inhale. Exhale, flow. Breathing deep in your down dog once you get there. Two more breath cycles. Find length in your spine. Press the crown of your head away from where your thumbs touch. Exhale, all 10 fingers strong into the floor. Inhale your left leg back and high. Bend into your knee. Open to stack your hips. Keep pulling your left knee away from your right heel. Pressing strong through the shoulders. Slowly step the left foot outside of the left hand, lizard step. Holding strong, keeping that right knee off the floor, pressing into both legs, both arms. Slowly take your left hand to the left knee. Press it away from your chest. Keep the right knee lifted, right thigh lifted, right hip lifted. Press strong through your right hand. Breathing deep. Slowly take the left hand down. Squeeze the left knee into the left arm. Take that giant step. Right foot outside of the right hand. Working towards your yogi squat. Set the hips down low. Both hands to heart center. Inhale, stand tall, superstar, arms wide, legs wide, look up. Take 2 breath cycles here. One more full inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center, find your yogi squat, hands to the ground. Step the right leg back. Left leg back, high plank. Take a giant inhale here. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa from the knees or the toes. Find your chaturanga. Inhale for your upward facing dog. Exhale, move to find your down dog. Breathing deep. Exhale, all 10 fingers strong into the floor. Setting up for your pigeon. Inhale your right leg back and high. Exhale, knee to nose, curling tight. Inhale your right leg back and high. Exhale, softly step the right knee to right wrist, right ankle to your left wrist. Trying to get the right shin close to the top of your mat, parallel. Might not be perfect, that's okay. Once you get the leg down, try to put the top of your left thigh down on the floor. And that twist and adjustment of the hips should allow a pigeon stretch in your right hip. Breathing deep in that right hip. Full inhales and exhales. Don't quit now. This is where all of your work comes into effect here. So using that connection, that 45 minutes that we worked on connecting your breath to this movement, use that here to soften through your hips. So you're going to keep your right knee engaged down into the mat, your right ankle engaged down. You're extending that left thigh to get more of your left thigh onto the mat. You walk the arms down forward, possibly, to a stopping point. Once you come to your stopping point, try to keep your spine long. Don't let the head and neck droop and hang. That takes away from the signal that your brain is giving through the rest of the body. So keep the length in your spine and advance the arms and lower the chest to keep length. Don't let everything just hang at the end, even if you're holding the head up here. Breathing deep. Trying to pull your right hip back into the socket as you pull your left hip forward into the joint. And then when you're ready, start to walk the hands back under your shoulders, back outside the hips. Re-lengthen the spine as you inhale. Exhale, tuck those left toes. Try to free the right hip and lift it back and high. Maybe some circles with the knee. Maybe you even flip your dog. Find length. Working your way back to your high plank. And then flow through your vinyasa from the knees or the toes. See where you are right now. Feel through it. And then you'll set up the other side. Exhale, you're all 10 fingers strong into the floor. Inhale the left leg back and high. Exhale, knee to nose. Building a little momentum, left leg back and high. Exhale, left knee, left wrist, left ankle towards your right wrist. And then start to pull the right thigh on top of your mat. The top of your right thigh to your mat. Push the left knee and left ankle to the ground. Keeping that engagement. Slowly walk your hands away from your hips. Maintaining length in your spine and maintaining that connection with your breath. Smooth inhales and exhales. Try to get more of your right thigh on the mat. Pulling your left hip toward the back of the space, your right hip toward the top of your space. Breathe and steady. Keeping the spine long, don't let the head droop down at the end. Take 3 more breath cycles here. Full inhale and let it out. And then repeat that a couple more. When you're ready, you can start to walk your way back. Wrists under the shoulders, wrists outside the hips. Retuck the right toes. Press and lift the left leg back and high. Maybe bending the knee. Circles, flip your dog if you love it. Find length if you did it. Return back and flow through your vinyasa one more time. From the knees or the toes, find what feels good. Meeting in down dog. You're going to use some upper body strength. Backwards walk your hands, one hand at a time. All the way to forward fold. Add the knee bend as you need it. Walk up all the way to stand tall. Walk yourself to the top of your mat, feeling good after you just crushed that wake and flow. Add bend to your knees, inhale your arms wide and high mountain pose. Exhale your hands to heart center, press your palms together strong, ground through the feet, big inhale, arms wide and high mountain pose. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold, bowing to yourself for all the great things you did for your body. Inhale to half lift. Breathing in gratitude. Exhale, melt and fold, letting go of anything, any doubt, any fear, any negatives. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, deep forward fold. Add more bend to your knees, lower the hips down to the ground, your back down to the ground. Find a good morning stretch. Exhale your hands to heart center. Melt the hands outside your hips. Walk the legs to the front corners of your mat for your final resting place, Shavasana. We made it. Breathing in gratitude, being grateful for all the amazing things you're able to do today to start your morning, to start your hump day. Exhaling, letting your body sit heavily down into the mat, accomplished. Inhale to fill up, starting this new day. Exhale to let go. The light in me respects and recognizes the light in each of you. Thanks for coming to practice today. If you've got time, we've got that hot on it coming up next. Other than that, check out my website, eduardothepusher.com or thezillery.com. And we can do this again. Till the next time, namaste. Feel free, if you have the ability to share by checking out the links or share by passing this video on to somebody else that might need it. Thank you very much. Yeah.